Welcome back to your koekje chef. So today on our menu we'll be making shortbread or zandkoek as we call it in Dutch. Let's run through the ingredients. You need 750 grams of flour, 250 grams of icing sugar, and then 500 grams of butter. Each one of the butter is 250, so I use 2, and that is 500 grams. That's it, just the 3 ingredients, but I add a little of vanilla to it to get that smell when it's baking. So you mix everything together in your bowl with your hands. That's the secret. Don't use a mixture. If you want to have the crunchiness in it, just use your hands. And you mix everything together, and then you make them into balls. If the 750 grams is too much for you, you don't have to bake it at a go. I make it a lot like this, and then I put the rest in the deep freezer. That's why I package it one after the other. So if I don't need all of them at once, I just take one at a time and I bake. So the baking sheet, I use it to cover my workplace or work surface in order to have really smooth, and when you are rolling it and it's on the baking sheet, it makes it quite easy. But if you don't have the baking sheet, you can also add your flour on your clean surface, and then you do it. So after rolling it, I just cut it into pieces with my forms. You can choose any form you like. So I took the love, the hearts, or the love, the moon, and the star. So I just cut it into the shape I wanted, and then we are good to go. So when you are rolling it, make sure it's evenly distributed so that you have equal proportions, equal sizes. Then you cut them. I also had some circles. So just use any form of your choice, and I continue to roll, and it's very soft. So if it's too soft, you can put it in the fridge or deep freezer. If you put it in the deep freezer just for 5 minutes, it will be hardened. So I just roll this on my clean surface also, just to show you it's possible. You just make sure you have enough flour on your surface, and then it's also good. And before I forget, the butter, I did not add salt because it's already salted. So I prefer the salted butter so that I don't need salt. So now I'm going to make some different things. Just making my shortbread alone, you can add extra things to it. So now I'm making biscuits or shortbread with a filling, and this is how I cut it. So I cut my form, and then I cut a small hole into it again, because when I fill it, I want it to be oozing out. So my filling, I used lemon jelly. I also used jam. I also used ginger jelly. You can even use chocolate. Whatever filling you have at home, you can use it. So I just put some of the filling on one of them, which is not cut, which I've not made a hole into it, and then I add this one with a hole, and then you see what your filling is. Just look at it. Beautiful. So this next one is just jam. The first one was lemon jelly. This one is just normal abricose jam, and then I put my koekje or cookies with a hole on it, and voila, that's it. So feel free to just make varieties of them. Just be creative, and so after that, I use a toothpick to just make some holes in it, and after that I put it in the oven or the air fryer. Just look at it, so nice and delicious. If you don't want it this way, you can add icing sugar. If you want the recipe for icing sugar, just check my other video. I made these for my neighbors and my children. during Christmas and they loved it. So enjoy. Thanks for watching. Bye.